Howdy, neighbor Adam P. in Ridgeland, South Kakalaki. This is Seymour Better with FreePrescriptionLenses.com up here in North Kakalaki. But call me Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seeing Mo Better with some blue light protection of the Crizal Prevencia and your new RayBan 2132 new weight bearer color 901, which is the classic shiny black in the 52 eye size. Let me take everything out of the original packaging as RayBan sends it to me. Your Italian leather, black leather RayBan case. Your RayBan cleaning cloth with junk mail, because you just don't get enough in your regular mailbox. And the star of the show, the main attraction, comes with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple to protect the temples from rubbing together when it's being shipped from Italy. And this is, what is this? Where'd my flashlight be? It is the RayBan 2132 new weight bearer color 901, which is the classic shiny black in the 52 eye size, 18 bridge, and 145 temple length. Yes, shiny, shiny black. I love this frame. This is the frame that started me to selling online. There is no other. So lightweight, so comfortable, so durable, classic, timeless, the hipster look. You can beat this thing to death and it'll come back with you. I'm going to pop out the original demo lenses. By the way, most of the weight is the heavy glass lenses that come out of there, and I'm going to install lightweight, unbreakable glass, unbreakable poly. That's the sound. But let me run my finger around, get any of the adhesive out from inside the frame. And I'm going to place it into the tracing element of my blocker. Program your shape into the computer, your Secret Agent 1456. Put that in there and hit start. Little stylus is going to pop up and go around and trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame first before doing the same thing on the left. Here at FreePrescriptionLenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy a genuine, authentic RayBan frame and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase, whether they are prescription or not. I sell a ton of these with non-prescription lenses in them. So, and let's move on to the next screen. I got to enter your pupillary distance, which is 35 for the right eye. The computer starts at 32.5, so I tap the plus button. It goes up in half millimeter increments till it gets to 35. I want to raise the optical center up to 23. And let me go ahead and get your lenses prepped. I assume this is your right lens. It comes from the factory with an aura on it. So, turn the axis wheel to 5. Take the right lens, put it on the power drum of -1, and we're going to see if that is indeed the right lens. I never trust what the lab writes on there. These people do 1,000 pair of lenses a day. They got to get stuff shipped fast. I am a licensed professional optician. I double check everything. I can't blame the lab for messing up. They got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. I can't blame them for messing up if I cut a lens they labeled as right. That's all on me. That's why people come to me. They want professionalism. You don't just copy someone else's mistake. Actually, having said that, let me check. -1, -2 1/4 equals 3 1/4. That is correct. Got 3 dots on there. I'm going to put that on there. Turn the fine tune knob to 002. Somewhere between 1 and 3. And 2 will do it. Put the power drum on -150. Put the left lens in, rotate it until the spherical component comes into view. Put the clamp on it, clamp it down. Check your astigmatism correction. I need to raise the lens up some so I'm in the crosshairs of the scope perfectly. -150. And with 2.75 diopters of astigmatism, we're at 4 1/4. So this is the left lens. Let me go ahead and put 3 dots on the left lens. Oh yeah. So, I need a block, or as I like to call them, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens. Make sure these are dried off. I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got them right here. The black side is the sticky side. Although I do have a magnetic personality, but these are stuck to me. Put that on the first block. Do the same thing for the second. I'm cutting your lens tomorrow. Now, hang on, I'm blocking that. Up. Sorry, I asked him what name and nickname he wanted me to use in his video tomorrow, so he's just responding back. Pull the paperweight to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet with the magnet that is in there. I'm going to be cutting a frame for him tomorrow at this time. A frame I've never cut on video. This will be a first for everyone out there. Stay tuned for his video. All right, 35, 23 high, 35, 23 high. The reason why I put those 3 dots on there, it tells me that the lens is oriented in there perfectly, because with your astigmatism correction, which is higher than average, it has to be dead on. I got to take care of my neighbor, Adam P. Hit that button, the arm's going to come down, place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which will be played by the left lens tonight. Pull the paperweight to line up the sticker. Now, line up the magnet, that is. PD for the left eye is 34. I'm going to hit the minus button twice. It's going to come down in 0.5 millimeter increments to 34. The blue crosses the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that in inset by maybe about 0.5 millimeter or so, which is going to help keep the lenses thin. Get everything lined up perfectly and hit that button. And the arm's going to come down and place the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. That's fitting. I can live with that. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs and the bad jokes to do them for you. The actual cutting wheel is this wheel on the far left. It is a diamond crusted wheel that's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material. This wheel in the center, that channel, that valley, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel on the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I'm going to wake up the computer. 1456. Polycarbonate lenses, check. No polish, check. No safety bevel on the front convex surface lens, check. I'm only going to put a safety bevel on the rear concave surface of the lens. Just smooth everything else on the back. Press that on there firmly and hit start. Door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that the lens is large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the right lens, and then measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel. Now I can override that, but it places the bevel to give you the least amount of edge thickness, the best cosmetic look possible. There are times I would override that, but I don't think I need to with your astigmatism. The light you see flickering is water there. It's there to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens, whereas plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of that cutting cycle. Now water will spray onto the lens for the last 20 seconds, just to wash away any optical debris that you see beginning to form on the lens now. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lenses, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and flying debris. It's also the same lens material that OSHA requires to be put in safety glasses for people who do at-risk jobs on factory floors or people who mow and weed eat. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection. Speaking of protection, you got the Crizal Prevencia. It is the only anti-glare coating that helps reduce harmful blue light emitted from today's electronic devices such as computers, cell phones, tablets, and anything else you can think of that I can't right now. It has a purplish hue to it. The normal Crizal anti-glare is a greenish purple. The Prevencia is a true purplish hue. And a purple for Prevencia. Sapphire is blue, Prevencia is purple. That's how you know it's blocking the harmful blue light in the ultraviolet spectrum. Now before I forget, I want to give a shout out not just to Adam P, but to Shay and Ashley Ladd and the 8 kids. And I'm hoping those 8 kids are pets, four-legged kids. If they are 2-legged kids, Adam P, you need to do something nice for Mama on Mother's Day. That's a whole lot of work. 8 kids, even if that's 4-legged kids, that's still a whole lot of work. So, now the nice thing about the Crizal anti-glare coating, apart from blocking the the Prevencia, that is, apart from blocking the harmful blue light, it also reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead, and fluorescent lights. Now, it reduces reflections in pictures, selfies, and all that, and also has a great scratch coating. But the reason why you need it, dun 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 dun, we're having fun with models. When light comes in through the 5 layers of your cornea, that's your cornea. You know, I love a good eyeball pun, and the cornea, the better. But light will come in through the cornea, which has a diopter value of about 44 diopters. When you're a kid, you can magnify this, you can change the shape, just like a telephoto lens, and zoom in on something. It'll pass through the crystalline lens and through the pupil. The iris is the dark part of the eye, the color. It'll pass through there, through the crystalline lens, and it needs to form a point focus on the back of the retina, right at the macula, go through the optic nerve into the brain to form an image. The light, when it comes through your iris, it scatters all over the back of your retina. That's why you get a terrible halo effect, because the light is just scattering everywhere on the back of this. If it was a globe, it's focusing everywhere. This is what I do as a superhero. Let me take this lens out, dry it off. Pop it in the frame, tuck it in at the outside corner, push down the nose, it snaps right in. Let's do the same thing for the left, flip that over. I tell you what, the RayBan 2132 New Wayfarer cuts true every single time. The 55 eye size, I have to take it down some. Never the 52. Love this frame. Love it so much, I'm wearing it now. So, take the sticker off, place it on there. But as I was saying, my superhero skill is I bend light for a living. I take all the light that comes into your eye from every direction, 360 degrees, actually it's more like 270 degrees, it comes in, and I make, instead of having it scatter everywhere on the inside of your retina, which is the back of the eye, I have it centered with a point focus. It's going to come right through here with a point focus exactly where it's supposed to be, and make everything nice and crisp. And normally that would hurt, but that's just light, that's not a pen. So when you have cataract surgery, your crystalline lens, when you turn 65, if you live long enough, everyone's going to get cataracts and gray hair. So that's your reward for living that long. It's just one of those things. During cataract surgery, they remove the crystalline lens that turns very gray and can either insert a new one or just take it out entirely. You'll need to wear reading glasses. You'll be able to see far away, great, but you'll need reading glasses. Or if you opt to pay $5,000, they'll put a new implant in there that you won't even need reading glasses for that. But let's come down here to the lensometer, spin the fine-tune knob back to 5, put it in over that black dot, read the power, and I am getting -1 on the dot, the DOT. That's because you need 4 steps. The unit of measurement we use in the optical world is called a diopter, and it starts at 0 and goes up in quarter increments from there, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1. So you are nearsighted with your glasses off. You can see great up close, but anything farther away, your lenses will minify. That's why there's a minus sign. They will minify, the opposite of magnify, till the image is the correct size. Once it's the correct size, you have 9 steps of astigmatism correction to make everything nice and crisp. You have 2 curves on your eye, a -1 this way, another 9 steps this way, which is a steeper curve. You have a curve on here, just like if this were your eye. You have a steeper curve, which is your astigmatism lined up on top of that. And it's how you line those 2 curves up to make everything nice and crisp. I'm gonna have to get some more models. But by the way, Adam P, this is the first time I've used this model. Got to do that for my neighbor. Look out for you. So you have 9 steps of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatisms make 6s and 8s look alike with the letters P and F. So I'm going to check the second curvature of your lens, and I'm getting -3 1/4. 1 tick mark going away from 3 towards 4. That's because, remember high school math, you add 2 like signs together? Yeah, nobody does. let's use today's terms. If someone borrowed $1 from you, then they borrowed another $2.25, they would owe you $3.25. $3.25 in the red. Now, your left eye, you need 6 steps of farsighted correction, but 11 steps of astigmatism correction. We're going to end up with a total value of 4.25. Now, the 5 and the 2, that's where we turn that fine-tune knob to make everything nice and crisp. When your doctor A or B, 1 or 2, that's what they're trying to see, to get everything nice and crisp. And the reason why they go that fast, by the way, they could slow down. Which do you like better, 1 or 2, and pause? But the problem is you could squint and make that out. But when you get your prescription, you're going to have to squint to make everything out. The reason they go fast, they want your eyes to do it in a relaxed position, so they're relaxed when you're wearing the glasses. That fine-tune knob is from 0 to 90 to 180. Turn that knob to 5. For your left eye, you only turn it to 2. We're just going to get right off that, which is the more common thing, because as you blink, with your eye here, as you blink, the pressure is put on the 180 meridian. Let's see if I can do this without it falling out. As you blink, as your eyelids, the tarsal plates, which are your eyelids, the eyelashes actually protect your eyes from sweat and debris with the blink reflex. When something comes toward you, your eyelash come down. Now, believe it or not, your top eyelash comes down farther than your bottom comes up a little. The top one comes down even more. But where was I at? What was I doing? Oh, so the 180 meridian is this way. When you blink, the pressure that goes over your eyes constantly puts a little pressure on your eye, and it's more common to have astigmatism closer to the 180 meridian. 0 is 180, 2 and 5 are very near there. It's more common to have it on the 180 than it is on the 90. Against the rule, with the rule. Got that? You will be tested on it later. Take the lens out, dry it off. This is pretty cool. I can tell by when I feel it. Ooh, a little optical sawdust there. Run my thumbnail, drop that in there. Your lens is thinner of the top and side than on the side, but it's actually thicker at the bottom. That's your meridian for where everything is lined up on there. So where'd your frame go? There it is. Pop it in here. Push that in there. That snaps in. Take the block off. Pull the sticker away, dry that off, add the sticker up there. Turn the fine-tune knob to 2. Put it in over that black dot. Nice and crisp. I am getting minus 150, exactly halfway between 1 and 2. Minus 150, exactly halfway between 1 and 2. 2.75 diopters of astigmatism. Check the second curve, and we are getting minus 4.25. That is perfect. Couldn't have done a better job if I'd cut these lenses myself. Your pupillary distance for the right eye, 35 for the right, 34 for the left. I'm going to turn the card around. When we place the PD stick on your right lens against my thumb, when you measure on the left lens, we're getting 69. Now here's something different you normally don't see me do. The high-end anti-glares, the Prevencia and Sapphire, put a powder coating on there. These are super hydrophobic, meaning that water and sweat will bead right off of these, dust, debris. But because it is so slick, they put a powdery coating on there so it doesn't slip while it's in the chuck. It could easily come out. Now this self-adjusts for pressure, but I want to, oops, I forgot to put stickers on there. I'm going to try and get that where it stays in there, wedged in there where I can just pull on it. But, so I want to give these a thorough cleaning with my optical grade acetone. The only thing about this, I don't like it getting near the finish of the frame, so I'm going to take your lenses out and clean them thoroughly to get all the powdery residue off of the lens, because usually I can't get it around the edges where it's near the frame. Even if on a metal frame, if I was to use the chemical, it's still hard to get it right there on that lip. So on the high-end anti-glares from Crizal. Now the Prevencia and Sapphire, the machine that applies that costs over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lenses. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect their time, your time and investment. They literally vaporize 8 different coatings on there. The one color they do not do is the purple. Why is an apple red? Because it reflects back all light except red. Same thing on the Prevencia. They don't do the purple in the ultraviolet spectrum, and that's why it reflects back a purplish hue at certain angles. So I'm going to make sure all that's done. Let me use, by the way, this is not Clemson orange. If you're a University of South Carolina fan, a Gamecock, I don't have their colors. So, but this is not Clemson orange. I know there's a lot of rivalries. I'm in a town where Tobacco Road, where Duke and Carolina, and there's a big difference between dark blue and light blue. But this is not Clemson orange. Unless you're a Clemson fan, then of course this is Clemson orange. So, dry everything off, then I'll pop these lenses back in, and I'm going to give them a second reading. By the way, I send out a selfie request to have your picture on the website. I'd love to have your picture with Shay and Ashley Ladd and the 8 kids. Can you get them together behind you for the picture? Adam P. I also send out instructions not only how to care for your frame and your lenses, so they will ask you for years, but for the premium microfiber cleaning cloth that I provide, your Crizal cleaning cloth and your RayBan cleaning cloth that is in here. So these two, and your case, so it too will last you for years. So doing some different things in this video than you guys have seen. Now, years from now, should you ever need new lenses, Adam, I can mail them right to your home. In order to take these lenses out, put your thumb at the nose, put your other thumb on top. Make sure you're grabbing the lens by the other side. Push down. They pop right out. To put them in, you turn the frame upright. I'm the side I'm working on closest to me. Tuck the lens in at the outside corner. Push down at the nose. It snaps right in. Rotate the frame. Tuck the lens in at the outside corner. Push down at the nose. It snaps right in. Oops, look, I was about to take the block off. Now I'm going to clean them. Check the axis again. It's already on 02. We're going to do that. Oh, the kit is good. Let's do it on 5. Back in there, true. When I mail you lenses, you'll be able to do the same thing. Now, speaking of mailing, this purchase is tax-free and includes free shipping anywhere in the United States. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. Because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment first. And I'll show you in just a minute that I'm part of that 80%. But I'm going to get them in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I center on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. When I say wobble, I'm part of that 80%. When I take off my RayBan 2132 new Wayfarers, size 52, the same one, press down on the counter. You can see how they wobble on the counter, but they will sit level on me. It only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to adjust a pair of glasses perfectly. After that, these things will last you for years and never budge. Press down, there is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do. So, that's that. Thanks for watching. If you've liked what you're seeing, please, and you want to see more stuff, I'm going to order some more models. I'm going to start to do some more stuff differently, but you can email me, or you can follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's start with that. Come on, guys, start with that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as freeprescriptionlenses.com. You can email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. I know that's a lot to type in, so just click the contact me button on the website. I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to make it mo better easy. So, Adam P. in Ridgeland, South Kakalaki, and SoCal. SoCar. Again, I'm serious. I'd love to get a picture, have you rocking these things with your arms around Shay, Ashley Ladd, and the 8 kids. That'd make an awesome picture for the website. By the way, if you ever take a selfie, would you occasionally hashtag me at freeprescriptionlenses.com? Thank you. But again, thank you even more for the purchase of the RayBan 2132 new Wayfarer, color 901, the classic shiny black. You can see how it's hard to probably even see because the light hitting that thing, and the 52 eye size. And everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.